Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Zoe Home Inspired Living. If you're new here, my name is Rina and I am a chemical engineer by profession, but a grave illness that befell me almost 20 years ago made me retire very early. And now in my new normal, I just stay at home and do table setting, decorating, I sew, I paint, and all other things that bring inspiration to my life and to our home. So today, we are going to set the table with a new dinner set that I am going to sell later on in my online store with the same name as my channel, Zoe Home Inspired Living. So we are going to feature this dinner set, and it's Booth's Floradora pattern. Booth's or Royal Doulton Floradora pattern. And I didn't acquire them as a whole set from one source, but separately. So they have different back stamps. Yeah, they have different back stamps, and most are Booth's Floradora, but there's also the Royal Doulton. So as I was saying, there are different back stamps. Most of them just have the Booth's made in England Floradora, but there are other plates as well, the dinner plates. It says here Royal Doulton England, the Majestic collection, Booth's Floradora. So this is the Majestic collection actually from Royal Doulton. So for the benefits of my buyers in my IG store, I have so many pieces here, but I think that I am lacking in teacup and saucer. I think I only have 5 teacups and saucers, but there's a lot of the dinner plates. And then there are 2 oval platters, and then there are 2 gravy boats with underplate. And then there are also 2 lidded tureens and a cake plate, or no, a 3-tiered cake tray for the tea set. But what I have here is actually a coffee pot, but of course you can still use that for tea. So we are going to use this Booth's Floradora dinner set for our table setting today. So this table setting is not the French-inspired tablescape that I've been talking about, because the dining chairs are still with the upholsterer. So now we are going to set the table. This is the tablecloth that we are going to use. This is actually a repurposed curtain. It's a very beautiful Victorian curtain from England. It's from Sanderson and Sons, and the pattern is called Chatsworth. So there were actually, I think, 6 panels of this curtain. I repurposed them into tablecloths, and I left 1 for my personal use. Look how beautiful that is. This is the very first time that I'm going to use this tablecloth, a Victorian design. I did the floral arrangements using faux flowers, which I ordered in different colors. They are peonies, and mixed them up with real foliage, which we cut from a lush bush in the garden. We also cut leaves from the hibiscus plants. They are variegated leaves and they look so beautiful, but just a few minutes after cutting, even when soaked in water, they wilted immediately. But these cuttings that I used are very hardy. I just don't know the name. I didn't use a runner because I didn't want to hide that beautiful design of the tablecloth. I acquired this candelabra just recently together with this one. This is one of a pair. It's blown glass candelabra and it's in ruby red. So this is made of blown glass and I think that they are all vintage. This one, on the other hand, is metal and I believe it's been powder coated, but these are all imported from Europe. I used these gold chargers in classic design to pick up the gold rims of the dinner set. And we are also going to feature this vintage SBS Bestek Solian from Germany. I acquired this, I believe, just early this year. And although vintage, old stock, it's been unused. They are still very new. And the whole set, which is 72 pieces with serving pieces at the bottom, it comes with this leather case, and this will also go to my online store to be offered there as well. So I think the pattern here is, yeah, it's like Greek design. It's a two-tone, gold and silver stainless steel. This is a set of me-made table napkins. That's so frilly. This is actually a part of my upcoming new Zoe Home summer table linen collection, or I think it's table linen summer collection. All right, so I'm going to discuss the making of them lengthily in that upcoming video when I have completed the collection. But roughly, I put ruffles around this table napkins. This one here is like satiny, it's shiny. I used a new flat sheet. It's imported, it's Sonoma. And this one is linen. I think this is cotton linen combination. So because there are two, originally I only made 4, but last night I had to overtime sewing 2 more. So we are just going to use this on either side of the table. So I think that this matches well with our dinner set. Actually, I already sewed this table napkins before I planned of featuring the Royal Doulton Majestic collection Floradora. But I realized that they actually match. So this is what we're going to use today. So in our language, Filipino language, this is what you call maarte. It's just super maarte, super frilly. Okay, and it covered the whole thing. Anyway, this is a vintage polished brass napkin ring. I changed the orientation of the table napkins to expose the design, the lovely design of the Floradora plates. I think that the centerpiece that I put, there are 3 pairs and 6 pieces in total. There are 3 pairs of hurricane glasses that I used for the flowers. They are faux flowers, but the foliage came from the garden. These are real. These are real leaves. But I think that they are quite high. I really wanted a lower floral arrangement for the centerpiece, but I don't have lower or smaller vases. So I'm just thankful that the candelabras are quite tall as well. So it's still over the flower arrangements. So let's talk about the combination of flowers that I used for the centerpiece. If we are going to look at the Floradora pattern, it has red peonies, blue and yellows. So I picked those up here. Look, there's red, there's yellow, and white peonies just to lighten up the arrangement. And of course, there's blue, like that. And also this table napkins that I sewed. They are almost exactly the pattern of the plates. There are also reds, blues, and yellows. And then this sage green picks up the design of this plates. Look at those greens. They are also in sage green. setting up the table as elaborate as this one, which takes a lot of preparation, is quite exhausting for me, especially that I don't have perfect health and complete strength even though I have helpers. But I have come to learn that I need to channel my creativity and not try to quench it. Otherwise, I will be bursting at the seams. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have enjoyed this video, I hope that you will consider subscribing if you haven't already. I hope that I was able to inspire you to make your table setting extra special, elegant and beautiful with whatever you have on hand in your home. So see you on next video. Thank you. God bless. Bye.